Let me ask you something. Why every political video you make is targeting Trump and the Republican Party? Not once have I ever heard you say anything about the Democrat Party. Why is that? My dude, when I make videos complaining about the Democratic Party, you never seem to see them for some reason. Why is that? Let me hit the first part of your question first. When I make political videos, I'm usually targeting Trump and the Republicans. Let me explain why. If the Democrats were in office and doing any of the shit that Trump is currently doing, I would be tearing them apart just as much as I am Trump and the Republicans. If they were throwing people out of the country without due process, I would be calling that out. If they were building concentration camps in this country, I would be calling that out. If the Democrats were banning books or cozying up to dictators, trust me, I would be speaking out against that. So until that happens, I'm going to be calling out the people who are actively lighting the house on fire instead of the people who forgot to take the trash out. Pretty regularly, I make videos criticizing the Democratic Party. Just because you don't see them doesn't mean that I don't make them. Secondly, why do I need to make you a video about the Democratic Party while you are acting as a tapeworm firmly attached to the inside of the bowel of the Republican Party? I pick on the Democrats all the time for being spineless. I say that the Democrats are incompetent, the Republicans are evil. I say that the Democrats are not even a true left wing in this country. They are Republican light. The Democratic Party today is where the Republican Party was about 30 years ago. If anything, that should show you just how far to the right the Republicans have come, that the Democrats have had to move right to make them seem like they are still a viable party. It's funny to me that you call it hate when I criticize Republicans, but you bashing on Joe Biden for the last 4 years, that's just patriotism, right? It's totally wrong for me to point out that our president is a 34-time convicted felon and adjudicated rapist, but I should be talking bad about the Democrats. I have loads of grievances with the Democratic Party, but they're not trying to end democracy as we know it. So as long as the Republicans are doing that, yeah, they get a little bit more airtime than Joe Biden being boring. Pointing out obvious corruption feels like hate to you, you might want to sit with that and figure out why. You can call it hate if you want. I call it accountability. It's not so much hate as it is disgust, and MAGA has earned every single ounce of it.